Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's begin, Scorpio. You're going to find out about a female Virgo, old friend of yours. They've moved away. It almost feels I'm getting a very long distance away. So it's, I want to say interstate, but it's not quite there yet anyway. I'm sure if they had that opportunity, they would. But you're going to find out from a third party. They didn't tell you themselves. But this is going to be kind of heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching. I'm seeing that your stomach's turning when you hear about this. It will come as a shock to you, no doubt about that. And it will leave you just guessing, why, what happened, what triggered this move. Now, for you, Scorpio, I'm seeing intense times, there's just intensity all around. You're usually good at dealing with certain situations. I can definitely see that you've been through enough to know that what doesn't work for you, you can just give it the flick, if you will. But this time around, you're having to choose between, I'm seeing two different choices, two different people. There's something going on regarding your money, and there is a big pill to swallow. This doesn't come as a surprise to you, but it also doesn't prepare you for what's next. So you are going to be ready, although ready with your guard up, okay? As I said, you've learnt along the way, and you know enough that even with surprises lurking, you have to be prepared, and you are, and you will be. There is a lot of anger around Capricorn and Sagittarius. There's a lot of anger around an Aquarian also. This is frustration at its best. You are being advised to move away from this energy. Although you're not quite there yet, you're not seeing it for what it is, that you know that it actually, you're trying to make sense of it all. You're dealing with a whole lot of different personalities that are interrupting your path at the moment. I see a lot of people that are coming in and trying to give you advice on what you should do with your money or what you should do with your decisions. And these aren't just any kind of decisions. They're strong decisions. It's to do with your future and your planning and how you live your life, basically. And this is energy that it keeps coming back for me, even from last week. So for you, so it's sort of lingering. It comes back, then it goes away, then it comes back. And this week you've got to set the record straight. And if you don't, it's going to be a longer process. This is just going to carry on, but it's become so tedious that you just don't know what to do with yourself. You're trying not to palm people off at the same time. You're really giving it your best shot at making it work. You're giving somebody else a second, third, perhaps even fourth or fifth chance. One too many times is what I'm seeing. Is that enough to what they deserve? Probably not. But you've been through the fight. You've been through these challenges before, and you're not willing to give up at the same time. I am hearing that somebody's not happy with the way that you've presented something, pardon me. Whether that is you, yourself, or the way you've presented yourself with something that is going to gain more on your end. It's a plus for you. They're not happy about that because they've got themselves on this high pedestal, and I'm not seeing a lot of support coming through for you from them. Don't get me wrong, their support means they've something to you, especially when you've got direct contact with them. You're in each other's presence all the time, and something just doesn't sit right with me. Something doesn't seem fair. It seems as though they're giving you the third degree about something that is actually quite amazing on your end. Something that you've achieved on so many levels, so many times, and this one particular time they've come in and said their piece and think the world of themselves, but there's no gratitude towards you. This looks very selfish. This looks as though there's a little jealousy on their end towards you. So I would be inclined to not share your business with this person if you can help it. If you can try, then do so. You don't need anybody's acceptance, right? You're choosing to stay away from love. You're not interested in what everybody has to say. It's almost as though you've closed yourself off, but you're doing it for all the right reasons. So you take yourself away from whatever you need to in order to get through each day when you're doing it with such grace. A little bit tired, but definitely getting the workload sorted, getting things done. Thank you, Scorpio.